Hey there, welcome to my channel.
Scene 8, shot 5, take 1.
This is what the room looked like before, this is the sketch, this is the 3D model, and this is the result. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. If you're new here, my channel is all about filmmaking, photography, behind the scenes, vlogs. If you like those things, then you'll like my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing the entire process on how I do art direction for a production. I got a really cool contact from an old film crew member, and they were asking if I was interested in being part of the art direction for their limited sci-fi series. So because it's a genre I've never done before, and because art direction is going to be heavy in this production, I thought I would film the entire process. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it. I've never done it before, and I really hope you guys enjoy this whole process with me. They do plan on filming in 1 week, so I kind of have limited time. But I am always up for a challenge, and I'm going to meet with them today so I can figure out in detail what else they would like from me, you know? So hopefully the meeting goes well, and then I can get started by breaking down the treatment, the script, finding the props, making a prop list, making a mood board, all the things I love. So let's start. Okay, so the meeting went really well. I have a really great idea of what I'm supposed to do and like what they're going for overall. Even though they have some photos, they're really starting from scratch, which is easier for me. Because it's a sci-fi film and they're going to be using a lab, they're going to need a lot of medical equipment to be incorporated, and those kind of props are really expensive to rent out no matter where you are. So I'm gonna have to figure out like a smart way to incorporate that with the budget that they have in mind. But other than that, I think that a lot of it could be executed fairly well. So I'm just gonna skim through the treatment and skim through the shot lists to see if any major props stand out. That way when I have the meeting with the director, I have a basic prop list just in case that they already have one. But I'm not sure if they do, because there is another art director working on the project, but I'm not sure what's finished and what's not. So right now I'm just gonna go through the treatment, go through the documents, make a prop list, and then start making a mood board based off of the aesthetic that I think that they want. Okay, so I am officially done for today. I sent the mood boards, insert. I'm always sure to specify and explain why a certain prop is needed if it's not obvious. So a great example is I put LED lights on the prop list, and for someone, let's say, who's working as maybe like a producer, they'll be like, Victoria, why are LED lights on the list? What do we need those for? So I insert a little description explaining why we would need LED lights for the specific production, because it'll help with what the director wants and their vision, and that needs to transfer over to the art department, which is where I'm at. I officially signed the crew contract, so I'm officially part of the crew, and the film production's happening over in Dubai, so I have to book a hotel room. Otherwise, how am I supposed to be on set, you know? So yeah, I just have to wait for their reply. If they like it, then I'm gonna have a meeting with the director to make a prop list with her. Hi, it is several days later. My brother says that I look like Rocky Balboa on training day. Anyways, so it's been several days. I met with the director, we finalized the prop list, and what props we need for each scene, which is super cool. I wish I could have vlogged it, but I completely forgot and I was tied up with the time. Great news. So a lot of the equipment that I thought we were going to need, like the doctor's equipment, like the monitors, the stethoscope, etc., they booked a actual laboratory, so a lot of that equipment is already going to be provided by the location. So I do not have to worry about that. All I have to do is worry about like the smaller props, like the test tubes, the needles and syringes and stuff. So that's like a huge weight lifted off my chest. I finalized the wardrobe with the director and the producer, and they like how it looks. And when I went art direction shopping the other day, while I was there, the director told me that the other art director was going to be getting the props in Dubai so that I didn't have to worry about it, which is also another relief. And then on Saturday, I am going to meet with them and help like art direct the actual location, which is like set design pretty much. So all of that's done. I have a list of everything that I need to accomplish, which is basically like booking the hotel room, timing everything, because while I'm in Dubai, I'm also going to try to meet with another production group that I really want to work with. So I am going to try to fit that all in one weekend. I still am waiting to see what the actual building looks like, pictures of the building, because once I know what it looks like, it'll be easier to plan on where I'm gonna be putting things. So on the day of, it doesn't take too long to set everything up. But regardless, everything is in good hands. I'm excited with how things are going so far. Here is the finalized mood boards. It's very clean. It matches their color scheme and aesthetic. And then here is the wardrobe, also very clean and aesthetic, kind of simple, while also playing ode to the fact that she is in a futuristic society that's more utopian. I don't want to give anything away because I want you guys to watch the film. So the next time you see me, I'll be packing to go to Dubai. Excited. On day one of arriving in Dubai, since I hadn't received any pictures, checked into our hotel, and then the director, Yas, picked me up to go physically see the location for the first time ever. I took pictures and I did a basic floor plan with the director and the DOP, and this is what I sketched out. From the sketch, I then went on Photoshop and made like a 3D model of what I thought the layout should be, and so I'm really excited to see what tomorrow is gonna bring. Hi. So I'm just gonna do a little recap because I didn't have time to do it in the morning. Since I was only able to see the actual location yesterday, the day before filming, I had a very limited time to come up with like a proper plan of where to put like the props and everything. So earlier this morning, I woke up and got dressed around 9. The original plan was to show up to set at 11:30. Changed the whole entire setup of this area because originally it's just a classroom that looked like this. We ended up getting to set an hour late, so I had a lot less time to get everything set up. But since she already agreed to the 3D plan that I had, it was a lot easier to put things in place. Once we had the general floor plan all worked out, it was just time to start filling in the space so that everything looked more cohesive and natural. So we swapped out certain pieces to make it look more modern. Like on the right side of the frame, we swapped out that old whiteboard for a more modern looking one. We put in more of the medical equipment to see what it looked like. Once that was done, I noticed that the left side of the frame was a bit empty, and I wanted to make the space look more modern, so I added an LED strip just to make it look like those futuristic LED panels and also bring a little more life to that side of the room. We then started focusing our attention on the scientist's desk by filling up the test tubes with potions. We mixed water and food coloring to create different colors, and I also brought in some dead plants to fill in the tubes with, so it looks like the scientist was actually experimenting. And although everything was coming together very well, I just thought that the room looked empty and not like a real lab, so we went back and added more props to bring in the space. I suggested that we put a limb on the table, and the director was like, no, we're gonna put a head on the table. So we put in sanitizers, the head, doctor's equipment, and it just brought the entire room together. We even added an equation on the whiteboard. And when we dimmed the lights, the blue just completed the entire set design. The only thing left to do was go back and tweak small details. And right before filming, we realized our table was way too short for the tall actor, so we decided to place it on these two random stools we found in order to make the actor's life easier and make the shot look nicer. With everything now in place and set design wrapping up within the 2 hours, it was officially time to start filming. So this is what the mood board was, this is what the wardrobe was, this is what the room looked like before, this is the sketch, this is the 3D model, and this is the result. I'm like uber happy with it. Like I can't. The only thing I had left to do was help them maintain the aesthetic.
Victoria, do you think we should have this board?
And be there to make sure all the props were in the right place for continuity. And I really hope you guys enjoy more behind the scenes takes. Okay, so are you excited to start working today?
Gosh.
This is a video or a camera?
It's a video.
Oh, yes.
Are you excited to start working today?
I am super excited.
Got the whole Red Bull sponsorship there.
That's how we do it.
That's the mood.
Have it as center as possible. Because it's the...
Yes, I put this in there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How about this?
Scene 4, shot 1, take 5.
The laboratory art direction was a huge success, and the crew was so easy to work with. The actors were amazing.
You can line up if you want.
No monologue tonight. We're gonna break this.
Overall, it was an amazing experience. Did we have a lot of time? No. Were we able to predict any of the problems that were gonna happen? Absolutely not. But that's pretty much the definition of filmmaking. I'm so happy I got to assist in the art department for a genre I've never done before. Looking back, I'm really proud of the progress, because when you're in the heat of the moment, it doesn't really feel like you're progressing or that it's a huge change, but looking back, I'm really proud and happy with how everything turned out. Please follow the Immortality Crew's Instagram. They're posting the behind the scenes and their production, and you get to also stay up to date on when their limited series comes out. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see more art direction videos, comment that below. See you guys in the next video.